Hi, so we're talking to Fede. He's the person behind NIBIRU and Xanadu, the expansion for NIBIRU, and now ZEPHYR. I have been a fan of your artwork for a very long time, and especially the Windfolk, which are the characters in the game. We've been on a mutual Discord server for a few years now, and I've been seeing the regular posts pretty much every year coming out, and I've been like, I can't wait to see what this world is. Do you just want to introduce yourself maybe a little bit?
Yeah, sure. I'm an Argentinian games designer. I'm 30 years old. And I basically started working in TTRPGs about like 6 years ago. In 2015, I moved to London from Argentina. And I very quickly, after I moved, started working on my first game, NIBIRU, which is a sci-fi game. And eventually I started also working for corporate TRPG, which was Modiphius. I worked there for like 2 to 3 years. And then I went independent through Arcana. Arcana is my company. And now I live in Japan. I've been living in Japan for about 2 years and something. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. So I mean, when you started doing artwork for this, you were still in the UK, correct?
Yes, I started doing the artwork for ZEPHYR about 4 years ago.
Okay. And I did send you a number of questions, and we've been chatting over Discord to get more information about the game itself, but I wanted to have like just a little bit of a quick audio introduction at the beginning of the interview, just so that people can hear you and get an idea of like who's the person behind this. And it's really cool to see someone from Argentina doing something like this. Anyone from like, not the States, not the UK, not Europe. It is a lot harder. You're not playing it on the same resources as anybody else. So it's really great to see you actually succeeding and doing really cool stuff. So I'm not gonna pretend to be objective at all. I mean, you're the artist who did the artwork for my first RPG kind of supplement that I did. So that Viking artwork from the Role Player's Guide to Heists, that was the first artwork that I had to chat to a designer about. So I've been a fan for a while. I will continue being a fan. But yeah, thanks very much for doing such a great game, and people can read a lot more about it in the interview that follows.
Yeah, thanks for the support and everything.
No worries. Is there anything else you wanted to tell people? I know your campaign only it's in the last week now. So like the quick sales pitch, why should people back your game?
Ooh, okay. I think people should back my game if they want to really play an RPG that is, I guess, unlike anything they'll really see. I have like a certain type of like a design philosophy, I guess, that is sort of like theme driven. So I tend to like work from thematic pairings, and generally I'd like to think that I play as much as I can with like the design space as possible. But for ZEPHYR, I really went all out. Like there's mechanics of the game that they involve tracing and triangulating locations in a map, and like betting tokens, and there's color theory and combining color tokens to create emotions, and there's stuff that is tied to drawing patterns in certain ways and making them fit puzzle-like as you weave in your character sheet. There's stuff that breaks and tears at your character sheet. There's a lot of like really cool bits of the game, without making the game an experiment or what you could call like an experimental game, which is like mostly for the show of these sort of like mechanics. It's very focused. It has a whole world building work done in the background and stuff like that. And I don't know. I think it's really, really cool.
Yeah, I mean, we do talk about it in the interview, but there are lots of cool mechanics, but there are also really good reasons for them being there, and they do really cool things. I cannot wait to see this game. I haven't backed a physical game since the Role Player's Guide, so I'm really looking forward to seeing that artwork in person, because it's just every time I see the Windfolk, it makes me smile. But thanks very much. I know you've got a busy day. And yeah, I hope you have a very successful campaign.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Cool, man.
Awesome.
Yeah, bye.